I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
Baby, Well, hello, everybody. How is everybody doing on this wonderful Thumbstick Thursday? What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for joining me now and or later. You are watching Mechaneck TV. Guys, we are back on some Hunt Showdown surprise. Thumbstick Thursday, guys, we play 2 streams just like we do for Call of the Wild Wednesday, except Thumbstick Thursdays, we do whatever the heck we feel like. So today we feel like some more Hunt Showdown. We're going to be doing some more survival challenges, trying to see how much we can get in and get out alive as a solo hunter in bounty hunt. So without much further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to fix up a hunter here real quick. We do have some pretty low-level hunters now that we've lost some of our better ones. I'm going to go ahead and purchase this guy right here, and we are going to immediately grab a more discreet setup with him. Probably this one right here. Costs a lot less money. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. And the usual traits that will allow us to do kind of what we're looking for. So we're going to say, well, actually, we're going to change one of those up. We're going to get still Necromancer for sure and Serpent for sure. But I do also think that we are going to lean toward... No, I say that. We're probably going to get Blast Sense. We probably will get Blast Sense. And yeah, hopefully this works out. Going to be a solo hunter against teams of 2. Bounty bonus on that is plus 240. If we go to the trios, the bounty bonus is plus 480. But we're going to go to duos. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Let's get it fired right up. Let's do this thing. I forgot my nose spray right over there. Guys, stick with me for a second. I'm going to let Chibi Mecha take over. I'm just walking around my desk. All right. Thank you, Chibi Mecha. Flavored drink of the day is iced coffee, mocha. Yeah, anyway. Well, hello, Frozen. How you doing, brochacho? How's Frozen doing today? Not much, man. Wrapping up my fingers, getting ready to try some solo hunter survival challenge. Good deal. Appreciate you jumping in and doing that gifted sub right there at the end of the stream yesterday, bro. That was awesome. I don't come back from the end screen that often. But that was rough. I was not gonna just be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that was super cool. All right, let's see here. We found a match. All right. Perfect timing. It was the absolute perfect timing. That is for sure. Do you play any hunt? Have you ever tried any extraction games, Frozen? Hi, Mom. Guys, Nana Rep 65 is Mecha Mom. That is my mom. How far did I get in what? How far did I get in what? Frozen. Yes, iced coffee is the bomb. It is the bomb. in 99. I slept overnight. We defeated everything. We defeated absolutely everything. We emptied out the cave. We set it up where we survived overnight by just auto-clicking, eating soup, and being AFK. But guess what? My computer disconnected me. And the tablet my child was playing on didn't. Get that. My child was playing on a tablet that didn't. That's wild to me. That is absolutely wild to me. I'm not sure. When we woke up, when we went to bed, we were at like, I don't know, I'm going to say nearing 1,000 or something like that. We didn't even get as many as we got the day I stayed up overnight and just clicked it with an Xbox, right? So it was not very good. We did everything right. It's just that it disconnected us and it won't stop disconnecting us. So we didn't even break half our record. Like, our record's over 2,300 days just because I stayed up overnight and manually clicked every 10 minutes to feed ourselves, right? Hi, Mom. Oh, God. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, leave me alone. 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 Stop burning. Stop burning. Oh, my gosh. Stop burning. All right. Well, anyway, he took a chunk of my health right there. That's for sure. Gosh, dang, I hate those little freaking fire dudes. I hate those little fire dudes. Hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day, Mom. I am having a good day. Thank you. This is PvP and PvE. So, like, there's a lot of monsters that can definitely take you out. Like, for sure can take you out. This guy has a medical pack on his back because this is a doctor. I'm going to go kill him. I'm going to go kill him for sure. But yeah, this is an extraction game where, you know, it's a lot of being sneaky and sound, you know. Okay, let's see here. Heal myself. There we go. That was perfect. So doctors can poison you, but they also have med kits on them. There's zombies. There's like these gigantic, like post-apocalyptic bears, and these guys called meatheads who have no heads, and they have a bunch of leeches on their head, and all sorts of stuff. There's animals that if you spook, the animals make loud noises. And the goal is that you get in, you look for these clues with dark sight, like this right here, right? You look for these clues, and you have to collect 3 clues, and once you collect 3 of them, it'll tell you where the boss is. These dogs will kill you so fast if you let them get to you. Now, the bow is one of the better ways to take care of business for monsters because it's quiet. But if you make a noise, with a gun, you're pretty much asking to be killed by other hunters. Pretty much begging for it. Let's see if we can do a long shot right here. Can we do a long shot right here? Kobe. So if I run too fast next to those birds, they'll go caw and just fly up in the air and let everybody know where I'm at. Every time you see that green plus sign on the right side of the screen, though, that means that I just got some experience with this hunter. The main thing is that it is a super fun game, Mom. The main thing is that when you die with a hunter, that hunter's gone. That's it, you know. So if you get you got these things called traits, which are like powers, right? So right now I have like Necromancer, which means I can res myself. I have Blast Sense, which means I can see explosions and gunshots with Dark Sight. And I have Serpent, which means I can use Dark View, Dark Sight, and Beetle View, which is this right here, like when everything looks dark. I can use that to interact with things from a distance. But the name of the game is quite obviously to get in and get out alive, preferably with the bounty. Definitely got some more dogs in the area. I can hear them. You see? Yep. Dogs are a real pain in the butt. People definitely know I'm here now because those dogs spooked those crows. But that's all right. So I'm going to use a beetle. I like using beetles. I'm the most beetle-using guy I've ever met. And I'm going to use a beetle to go get this next clue. That'll give me 2 out of 3 that I need to find the location of the boss. But this looks like this might be the boss right here, if I'm being completely honest. No, it's just a clue. It's just a clue. Sometimes these big buildings are where the boss is, and if you see those blue butterflies, fireflies, whatever they are, if you see those on a building, sometimes that is the boss if you're close, if you're right next to it. We have some people shooting just southeast of us. They're going after somebody who is trying to use or trying to extract a bounty. So the goal is to get the bounty. The bounty is the prize that the monsters carry. And unfortunately, we absolutely have to go the direction they're going. Like, we don't have much of a choice. We got more dogs. Holy crap, dude. These dogs are crazy. The amount of dogs that we have right now is absolutely insane. But it's kind of jump scary sometimes. It's kind of jump scary sometimes because you can absolutely just be caught off guard and bam, you're dead. It's a pretty good game. It's a pretty darn good game. I do quite enjoy it. I'm not a real jump scary person, but I do think it is a good game. I'm going to throw another beetle, see if I can fly it far enough to go get this third clue. Hopefully I can, but no promises. Probably going to be out of range. It's looking like it's going to be a little far out of range, but that's okay. Yeah, it's going to be too far. It's going to be out of range. There is a bug lady here, and she did just make a sound as if she was maybe onto somebody. This tent area outside the caged boss area. This fortress, the fortress always has a free token just sitting there in it. There's a dead boss already killed that you could just go start extracting the token from. And that makes it where you can just get a freebie. And there's also a balloon on it that you can it's like a hot air balloon that you can fill up 3 gas chambers for, and then eventually it'll fill up and you can use it to just get the bounty out of there without even having to actually extract with the bounty. Gotta love that. Yeah, there's definitely people fighting right up this way. We could we could jump in and try a third party. We really could. See, there's that balloon. It's not filled with air right now. You can see how skinny it is, but somebody just tried to shoot us with a bow. Somebody just shot an arrow at us. Somebody's very close by. Somebody just shot an arrow at us. I don't know if you guys heard that. That. Well, good. I'm glad, Mom. I'm glad it went well. I'm glad they did a good job. All right, somebody just shot an arrow at us, which means they are very, very close. If I had a trap right now, I would lay a trap, but I don't got no traps with me. If I could find a bear trap or something, I need to lay it down at the door and protect myself with it. All right, we're going to try and throw a quick beetle. There's definitely a dude just right by us somewhere because he shot at us with that bow. We got a bunch of bug ladies out here. My concern is not fighting him. My concern is knowing where he's at. That's really all I'm really concerned about is where is he at? Where did he shoot that arrow from? Because he shot, that's his arrow. That is the arrow he tried to shoot us with. And it whizzed right past our head. So he's pretty close. He's pretty darn close. The question is exactly where is he? Because he'd have to be within a certain range to even get that close to hitting us with it. All right, this is not turning into the best round, obviously, but hey, we're not dead yet. It could be worse, so we're not dead yet. I'm not seeing where he is for having just shot at us with an arrow. My beetle's stuck. Okay, there we go. Well, we learned that we definitely don't want to go down there without knowing. Is he right? Nope. Okay. I was wondering if he was right below us here. It's just a horde of zombies. I don't know where he's at. Yes, finally, Dr. Appointment where I wasn't disappointed. What's up, Gamer Show? How you doing, brochacho? How you doing? All right, let's see here. All right, let's grab our beetle and get on with it. We're gonna have to kill this bug lady right out here. I don't love not knowing where that dude is. That's my only thing is I just want to know where he's at. He definitely knows where we are at. That's for sure. Give me my arrow. Give me my arrow. Where's my other arrow? As I say, I know I'm missing an arrow. All right, so the boss is all the way over that way. We're not have I played Darksider? I have not played Darksider. I'm so sorry for the delay there. Get caught up shooting zombies. I have not. Wait, actually, I think I have. Hold on. Is that the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse? Is that game from the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse? Came out way long time ago. Way long time ago, right? Right? That was like it's like a mixture. It was like God of War and Zelda, but it was about the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and it's like a Christian gaming company that made it, I think, right? Something like that. I think that might be it, right? Let me turn up the ding volume so I don't miss no more chats quite so easily. All right, guys. I'm thinking that we don't really have a whole lot of choice but to get the map and maybe get out alive, you know? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I did. I did play that. My childhood friend and I played that growing up a little bit. We were so excited about it. And he played the first. I beat the first one with War. You know, the red dude with the big sword. And then I started the one that had the death in it, or, you know, not pestilence, I don't know. The one with the Reaper sword. Oh, that's a hunter right next to us. That was a hunter right next to us, right there. That was him. God dang it. Where's he even shooting us from? Where's he even shooting us from? I can't even see where he's shooting us from. I'm just trying to get the map. We can take him on if we can get to where we can see where he's at. Thank you for the raid. Holy crap. Hey, thank you, King's Life. Do the hunters? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That guy, what's up, Benjamin? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, dude, I loved Darksiders. Now, it took me a second to remember it because it's been so long. I loved that game, dude. What is up, Benjamin? Yes, the hunters do come after you. That damage I just took there was me getting shot by that hunter up at the fortress. How are you doing, King's Life? Thank you so much for the raid. Glitchy confetti celebration. Only the first one is glitchy. Only the first one's glitchy. Smooth as butter now. Yippee! How you guys doing? How you guys doing? All right, if we can get to where we can at least see this dude and where he's at, we can take him on. Because I think he's a solo. But we first need to figure out where the crap he is. So we're going to throw our stalker beetle at him. See if we can get some eyes on him without getting shot again. He shot us just a second ago. He's still up. He's still here at this fortress. So, okay, he's just right here on the left. There's a guy right there on the left. It is a team because it was a different guy that shot us. But we got him on the bottom left. And then we got... I know we got another dude up here somewhere. Looks like they both got bounty tokens, which means I'm going to be in some trouble because they have 10 seconds of dark sight between them. Yo, what's up, man? Doing good? Doing good. Thank you for the raid, bro. Skyrim was in sale, so I think I should buy the standard version or the anniversary one. Benjamin, this is Showdown. Oh, yeah. This is... Sorry, I'm missing the chats because I'm in a fight. Kind of. Not really in a fight, but there's two dudes. Yeah, one's up there. One's up there. They see me. They're about to shoot my beetle. It might be time for me to skedaddle, guys. It might be time for me to skedaddle. I do have the I'm going to fly over here to trick him and make him think my guy's over here instead of over there. But it might be time to skedaddle right now, guys. We're doing a survival challenge. We're just trying to see if we can survive. I'm really more concerned about that than anything. So if we want to get out of here, we got to go northwest. We're just gonna extract, guys. We're really not in an advantageous position right now. We usually would want to get to the bounty first, not try and take it from people, right? Yeah, it's a good game, Benjamin. It's a really good game. I'm doing good though, King's Life. I'm sorry it's taking me so long, you guys, with all the stuff going on here. I'm trying to make sure I don't die. But thank you guys very much for hanging out with me, and thank you very much for the raid. King's Life, are you a Hunt Showdown person? What have we here? Oh, give me my arrow. Give me my arrow. Is there some hunt dollars in here? I love me some hunt dollars. I tell you what. I love me a good hunt dollar. What's a raid? A raid is when someone brings their viewers over. They end their stream by bringing their viewers over to your channel. And it's a really cool thing. It's a really, really super supportive and helpful thing. King's Life, how you doing, bro? Chacho, how you doing? I'm probably taking too long to get back with people just because I'm trying to not die here. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Sometimes when things get kind of spicy, I have to take a minute. Playing some today. Maybe I have 30-ish hours, but haven't played in years. So just getting back into it, relearning it. Still a noob. Same, dude. Same. If you ever want to link up, man. If you ever want to link up on certain days, man, if you see me on, it's a fun game. What in the world? Okay, there we go. I think we're doing all right with it. We're not doing super great with it, but we're not doing terribly bad. Let's see here. We could camp the extraction for a little bit, see if we can get a kill that way. There's a bear up ahead. Let me take the wasp lady out first, and then we'll take on the bear. I don't really feel like getting poisoned by her while fighting the bear. Do we have more than 4 minutes? Okay, we do. Okay. All right, so if we hurry, we can take on the bear and then extract, which would be nice. Wouldn't mind it. Very easy to die, though. Very easy to die with that guy. I don't care if you hurt me up here. Oh, that was a horrible shot. Oh, my God. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get our arrow back over here. Did we just take damage from falling, or did we just take damage from him? All right, let's see here. God. Came over from DVD a few months ago, so you know I had to get Ghostface. There you go. It's on a different platform, gamer. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Trying to multitask. It might take me a minute. Magp, that's a really good one. That's a really good one for solo players, especially. Doubles the amount of dark sight you get. I knew I left an arrow on the ground. And it doesn't really matter either, because I'm definitely not going to need it before we get out of here, but I'm still going to grab it. So we try to extract alive. That's what our challenge is today. Let's see how many games we can go surviving. I don't care if we extract as soon as we get in the game. I don't care if we extract after getting every token in the game and anywhere in between. The main thing I want to do is just survive. Just making sure. Just making sure. DBD. What is DBD? What is DBD? There is the extraction right next to us. I do wonder if we're going to run into somebody here, but we might as well start extracting because we're already out in the open. Normally, I would approach it a little bit more cautiously, you know, but that's all right. We can hide in a bush and survive this way. This is the part where we get shot when we least expect it. Dead by Daylight, that's what it is. Why not multiplayer with randoms? Because randoms suck. So randoms get me killed more than playing by myself. I have gotten in and out of games without even getting a bounty and had like 30 trait points earned out of it and like a ton of levels. Like I got more out of a game just running around constantly killing stuff and surviving and not getting the bounty than I have during games whenever I got in and got out with the bounty on a team. It's crazy. Now that doesn't mean that all randos suck. What I'm saying is a lot of randos are very hard to play with and will get you killed. They will get you absolutely killed. They'll have, they'll want you to stick with them, but then they'll be way too loud, or they'll just, they'll move with no concern of, if people are, in the area. And I'm not good enough to say that, but I'm a coward in this game. I'm a coward in this game. So I'm here to survive. All right. I'm here to survive and get some kills in the process. I find that if I live 3 or 4 games, I usually have a positive KD. Wouldn't you know it? So I am here to survive. We got 9 trait points out of that round with that hunter. So we're going to buy some more traits. Definitely going to buy the bow trait. Love that trait. I love Poltergeist, and I love Vigilant, which helps me to see traps and whatnot. Love traps. Love visually identifying those. Scope Smith would be good. I want to get Quartermaster so I can carry a better second weapon. But do I have COD? I do have COD. I do have COD. I actually have a video coming out later today, guys, on my socials. If you guys want to show a little love, I'm trying to grow my socials. You can look up Mechanic on pretty much any platform you want, and I'll probably be there, except for X. I'm not really. I have a profile on X, but I don't use that one. But pretty much anywhere else you can find me. And that clip's going to have a song that Limpin X made for us. It's the original Mechanic song that he made for us, about 90 seconds or so, I think. And it's going to have just a few highlights of how the last month has been. And there's a Call of Duty clip or two on there. There's a Call of Duty clip on there where I slide in and somebody switched to a secondary rocket and blow them up like 2 feet in front of me. It was funny. All right, let's see here, guys. Scope Smith is a really good one. But I'm not really sure what I really want. I'll be completely honest. I'm not entirely sure what I really want. There's a lot that we could pick from. There is a lot that we could pick from. Bloodless is a really good one. We might take that. It stops your bleeding from escalating to a certain point. But I don't know that I need it more than I need some other things. Greyhound is a good one. Is there any traits, guys, that I have not unlocked? How do I tell? I think I'm level 97. I don't know. Dead by Daylight, though, that is a fun one. That is, or wait, no, I'm thinking of a different game. Left 4 Dead, that's what I'm thinking of. Dead by Daylight also sounds really fun, though. I've seen some people play it briefly. Drastically reduce the amount of time needed to recover from poisoning. That's interesting. Let's see here. What do we want to do here, guys? What do we want to do here? Do we want to grab the axe efficiency? Increase melee effectiveness. Okay, the melee effectiveness. It's not the throwing effectiveness. It's the melee effectiveness. But still, that's good. Let's see here. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Guys, I don't know what we want to get at this point. I really, really don't. We could do restock all types of decoys from ammo crates. That sounds like a good idea. If you play COD, you will get more views, I think. Not necessarily. COD's one of the most... It just depends. It's a very diluted... I have streamed it before. Like, it's a very, very diluted game because there's so many people playing it and so many people streaming it. It's kind of easy to get lost in the sea of streamers, you know. But it is fun. I do multiplayer with it. I can do some run and gun and stuff. I used to be a hard scoper for like 15 years, but I kind of, you know, quit doing that in more recent ones. But I do zombies pretty well. I do zombies pretty well too. Let's see here. If it wasn't so hard on my hand, I'd be playing it more for sure. Gamer Show, I would play the crap out of that. If at least zombies for sure. If it wasn't for my wrists having such issues right now, those really super fast-paced ones, they can wear me out pretty good. They can wear me out pretty darn good. There's Left 4 Dead character in DBD. Oh, there is. Really? Was it the same developers that made it or something? That's pretty cool. Guys, what do I want here? What do I freaking want here? We'll do Scope Smith and... what else do I want here, guys? We're just going to save our points, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're just going to save those points and go into another one. Guys, one game survived. One game survived as a solo. Let's freaking go. That might not be a feat for most people, but it is for me, and I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. COD's one of them games. What's my problem? Well, that depends. What problem are you referring to? What's my problem with the social economic climate of today's culture? I'm joking, man. Are you asking about my neck? Are you asking about my neck? Bill Overbeck is the character, not the same devs, but they have lots of crossovers, DLC from other franchises. That's like one of the first ones they had, though. That's pretty cool. I loved Left 4 Dead for a little while. I didn't play it a whole lot. I played it after it was kind of long gone, but, you know, me and some friends went back to it, and it was fun. Gamer Show, are you talking about my neck? If you mean my neck, then I'll give you the spiel. But if you mean something else, then you'll have to tell me what you mean, because I don't know. I do not know. And I don't mind you asking, guys, any questions at all. The only questions I could ever mind you asking are very, very crappy, hateful ones, very openly. If you're like, if you're making fun of me. I had one person ask me by accident. They're actually a really cool person. They accidentally asked me if I was retarded, you know, curious about the neck. So I used to do, for a brief bit, I did some MMA. You can't play it because your hand. Oh, yeah. So I have my TFCC tendon on both my hands after my surgery got messed up because I was using them. I was pretty well a couch potato after my spinal surgery. And so because I was doing it wrong, I actually hurt my hands from doing the most opposite thing you'd ever want to do. I was laid back on my electric recliner. We got this recliner for me because I had 2 discs replaced in my neck with artificial discs due to an MMA injury. And so, long story short, I did my debut cage fight. I got into cage fighting because, I missed football, then I started going through a nasty divorce, and wanted to make sure I could take control of what was going on in my kid's life if I needed to, you know? And so then I got into MMA a little bit more serious, started training to try to actually take it very, very seriously. Started training like 6 days a week, like twice a day a lot. And just spent 5-6 days at the MMA gym and like, you know, just as many days at the local, like, you know, fitness gym or whatever, and really started going serious with it. I actually switched jobs and told them that I could only work according to when I'm not training. And then I made my debut fight, wrecked and crushed 2 of the lower discs in my cervical spine, and they replaced the discs in my cervical spine with artificial discs in August. Unfortunately, I'm worse instead of better after that surgery at this time. As far as the wrist goes, Gamer Show, do remember that person was me, right? I when you say that person, I'm not sure. I know you, Gamer Show. If you're like, I remember you, but when you mean that person, I'm not sure. Are you saying King's Life? I don't think it's. You're not King's Life. You're not King's Life. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I did my debut official fight. I trained in the gym for about 2 to 3 years, like that, before and after my fight. But when I made my debut fight, I got my neck injured, had the surgery to fix my spine, and then ended up playing games for like 6-8 hours a day the absolute wrong way, with my wrists like cocked down toward my pinky. I can't do it right now because I'm not supposed to, but basically bend your wrist toward your pinky. That's how I had my hands for like 6-8 hours a day of gaming for months after my spinal surgery. And so that as a secondary issue caused my tendons on the pinky side of both my hands to get messed up. So we're still bouncing back from that too. That could take a long time. Tendons can take a long time to heal. So that's what's wrong with the tendons and the neck. To be inclusive, to be clear and inclusive. Maybe that person that asked that question that you were hinting at earlier, the person who called, oh, that was you. Hey, I forgot the name. I forgot the name, Gamer Show. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was nice about it one night. I said you were cool. You are. Oh my God. I forgot that was you. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. All right, we gotta get another clue. Yeah, he accidentally called me, or not called me, but asked me if I was, because the like autocorrect did it or something, and it didn't even spell it right. It corrected it to something that was just like reminiscent of the word, of the R word, right? I don't know what's gonna get you canceled nowadays. Everybody's too sensitive about stuff nowadays. Like everybody's way too sensitive about stuff nowadays. So I have to be careful what I say. I'm afraid to even repeat the word, even though that should by no means be a problem. But yeah, yeah, no, that was hilarious. That's hilarious. Yep, that's exactly. You guys guessed it. You guys guessed it. But he didn't mean to. To be clear, guys, he didn't mean to. And like I said, he is a cool guy, and it was an accident. But it was so funny because it's actually on my video that's coming up. Like, and it's not a big video. It's not like some fancy video. It's a bunch of mild moments. It's mostly just about showcasing our Mechaneck original song that Limpid X made us. But in that video, you do actually see, are you, you see the question on the screen. It's not emphasized in the video. Like, it's not like I point out in the video that it's on the screen. But I was making a shot. I was getting ready to shoot a guy. And so then I just heard something. But anyway, I was getting ready to shoot a guy, and I did manage to kill him twice. Like, he self-resed, and I killed him again. I knew there were some dogs. I knew I heard some dogs. And there's a bug lady nearby, too. That, woo! That's her. Good thing I didn't hit the metal mask. If you hit the metal mask, you just break your arrow and they keep coming. There's a fire dude right there. I hate those guys. All right, let's go get our arrows. Well, hey, thank you very much for the follow, King's Life. Appreciate it. God dang, they're popping off over there. We got another bug lady over here. I got to find my arrow and take her out. The thing is, if you kill certain monsters, guys, where you get the green plus emblem, like that right there, you see how that's a pledge mark. The gray one's a pledge mark, but the green circle with the star on it is like round event points or experience points or whatever the crap they are. Those are the points that you earn more of to get like more skill points and earn more traits by you know, successfully living. So if you get a crap ton of those monsters killed, You can very easily do just as good. What is that there? There's something there, and I don't know what it is. We got a bunch of people popping off over here right next to us. What is this, a car in the Old West? What's going on here? Is this legitimately a car? Like a garage with a car in it in the 1896 Showdown? What in the world? What type of freaking Ferrari is this? Okay, anyway. It looked like there was more in here than this. I don't really know what to think of that. So I'm going, oh no, yeah, like 4.5 people might see it, but yes, in that regard, you will be famous. In that regard, you will be famous, good sir. %, sure that I just heard some crows go off just southwest of me where those guys were shooting from. All right, let's see here. Good luck on the games and streams, man. Gotta go do some stuff around the house. Thank you so much. Back to the Future. It freaking is, evidently. There's a car in the middle of the 1896 garage here. All right, guys. Where's the next clue? The next clue's in this direction, so we're going to go that direction. Let's go. Did you upload it after clarification, or people might think, no, they're not going to notice it, dude. They're not going to notice it. They're not going to think you're an a-hole. I can blur it out too if you want me to. I haven't actually processed it completely. So if you want me to blur your name out, I can. But which I'll do. I'll just do that. It goes by so quick. I didn't think people would really notice. But, and you are by no means that, sir. I know you know that, but you're right. I should probably block your name off of it or something. Probably the whole thing. People might actually. Hey, look, a scarab. Or sorry, a beetle. Well, that didn't help me too much. There's a bear up ahead. We could try to take the bear on. We don't get caught. Nah, it's just a pseudo name, but still, I will appreciate if you just blur the name. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Should be easy enough to do. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to slice and dice me. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I am cooked. Yeah, I'm super cooked. I'm super cooked. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done what I did. I shouldn't have done what I did. I shouldn't have done what I did. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done what I did. All right, let's go back here and start this fight back up. There we go. What did we get? Did we get anything good? Quartermaster. That's exactly what we're wanting is Quartermaster. That's exactly the trait we're wanting more than anything, actually. Is exactly that trait. My thoughts exactly. Dude, it is. That was rough. That was rough. All right, let's see here. All right, we're gonna know where the boss is. The trick is, can we actually get it in a 1v2 situation where most of the teams are still up and running? I feel like blast sense is pretty useless for how ridiculously close I seem to have to be to actually see them. The butcher is banishing, so somebody already completed the fight. We just have to figure out if we can actually manage to kill them, or if we should just start. So both of them are being banished. I'm honestly not wanting to lose this hunter after getting all this stuff. So we might go this way. Is that another bear I hear? Oh my gosh, guys, there's another bear. We might just run in here after we shoot the bear, honestly. Woo! Woohoo! Can't get in here, can you, Buster? Can you? Oh, man. All right, let's see here. Levering. I don't know if I really want levering, I'll be honest. Faster fire rate from the hip when using lever action weapons. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just I do use lever action weapons, so I've never really tried it out, though. I've never really tried it out, though. All right, let's see here. Is there any hunt dollars? Nothing. Okay, all right. So the goal is, guys, after all this success that we've had, the goal is to freaking get out alive. If we survive after 2 bears and a whole bunch of other like unique enemies and stuff, and we get all these points out of here, we'll be doing just fine. We'll be doing just fine. let's see here. God dang, I can't seem to get my character to sit still. Let's check out what's over here. I am alone. Yep, I am alone. I'm doing a solo survival stuff where I'm trying to see how many rounds I can survive without dying in a 1v2. There are traps everywhere here. There are traps absolutely everywhere here. These guys are not messing around. Okay, so the map is right here with a trap right in front of it, and then there's 3 more traps leading the way right here. And so then my question then is, are these people nearby, or are they just waiting for someone to die? You know, are they elsewhere on the map, or are they right here waiting for someone to walk up unsuspectingly? If you lay double traps, if you lay a poison and concertina trap at the same place, then you will instant kill people if they trip both of them at the same time. But it does take up 2 of your slots, and it is a little ridiculous. What we could do is just get in and get out without fussing with any of it. Why won't it let me disarm the trap? Oh well. Oh well. We're going to worry more about that some other time. Right now, we need to worry about surviving. So we're going to go to the northeast extraction and get out of here. We've killed multiple bears, a bunch of wasp ladies, fire dudes. We've been doing A-okay. We've been doing A-okay. My brother is a YT. Really? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So if we get out of here alive right now, I'm going to be a really happy camper. Oh, wasp lady's wanting to kill us. We're not going to fuss with her too much, because we just need to get out of here more than anything at this point. We've done pretty well. I might fuss with her, I guess. I guess I might fuss with her, because she's going to be just extra free points. Easy peasy, easy peasy, easy peasy. He's a comedian? Oh, really? That sounds fun. We are pretty close to the extraction point. We could honestly chill here for a little bit and see what kills we could find. Well, isn't that just interesting? Isn't that just a sight? Have a uppercut just laying here on the ground. Okay, all right. I hear something like there's a meathead below us. There's definitely a meathead below us or something. So I'm hearing the growling of a meathead. Can you guys hear all that? There's definitely a meathead nearby. There's a hunter. There's a hunter. They're too far away. I hate how much stick drift I got. I'm walking right now from stick drift. Oh my gosh. Oh God. There's hunters right over here on the northwest end of us. Oh, there they go. Can we do it? It's a really dumb shot. They were fighting over here, though. We can get a lot of... Ooh. He was just right there running. He's a little far out for a shorty vandal or whatever this is, but... he's definitely going for that northeast exit. I think what we could do is we can go spend some pledge points. Pledge tokens at that, whatever the crap it's called. I forget what it's called. That thing you... The Destiny's Dial or whatever it's called. We could definitely go over to Destiny's Dial, spend some pledge tokens, and before too long, make our way out of here, too. Trying to think who else. Nobody... Man, I don't know where that last token is, I'll be completely honest. Got to go for now. Enjoyed watching. Thank you very much, Mom. Love you, Mom. I love the outfit, sir. Beautiful. Absolutely great choice. Oh, I hate these guys. Two quick arrows will do it, though. Two quick arrows will do it. Now, where are my arrows? There's one arrow. Did he burn one of my arrows or something? No? Oh, never. Never mind. I accidentally picked it right back up, I guess. All right, guys. Let's go check out Destiny's Dial and hopefully live long enough to get... Okay, we'll take a tarot card. I don't know what... Witness? We just got witness. Okay, we just got witness. I just commented, but I cannot see the comment now. I didn't see it either, so I don't know if something regulated it somehow. Stamina boon. We got a stamina boon. Okay. It looks like we can go to pretty much any extraction we want now. We got the little extraction pass looking thing. Okay, we're getting nothing but stamina boons and whatnot, so. I still think probably the northeast one. I was going to go to the slightly closer, more central one, but I'm still thinking the northeast one might be just a little better. But I don't know if they're locked for all the same people or not. Like, is that one that's locked in the middle? Is that locked for everybody unless you get the unlock thing that I just got? You're kidding me. It took 3 for that guy. Well, 4 really if you count the one I missed, but hey. I said you should try Mistfall. It's a new game so people enjoy more and you can play it on controller. Maybe. I'm really not able to try too much new games at the moment just because of how many games I play. But I appreciate suggestions though. I definitely appreciate suggestions. Because I have no idea what's going on if people don't, tell me what I should play, but yeah, maybe I'll be able to sometime. I'm struggling to find time to play anything besides what I got in the usual rotation, unfortunately. I got some people wanting me to play Hell Let Loose Vietnam. Then we got, all the regular stuff we play with my family. A lot of my family plays Fortnite and stuff like that. Like, games that like you don't have to be the sweatiest shooter to play. And what else? We got so much in the rotation. But what is it, though? I'm still curious. I don't ever want to give people false hope that I'll be able to try things because I get a lot of suggestions. And I don't mean to sound conceited. We definitely get a lot of suggestions. Hopefully nobody's camping this spot right here. Guys, we're going to live to die another day. We're going to live to die another day. Oh, it is. It is, really. Is it the 13th already? It is, isn't it? Or no, it's releasing tomorrow, ain't it? Is it releasing tomorrow? Is that when Hell Let Loose Vietnam is releasing? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah, could be. I've played a lot of games like this one's actually supposed to have a high level of discoverability for, for as far as like one particular platform goes, right? And it's still, hard to get people's attention. It's weird because like last week we had 250 concurrent viewers, 250 viewers at one time, right? And then this week we had 6. It's weird. Super weird. Super weird. It's already released. I thought it released on the 13th. Oh, no. Oh, it is. Today's the 13th. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to have to try that one out, I guess. Excuse me. I do. It's just with like Tuesdays I have Marvel Rivals with 2 other streamers. Wednesdays I got Call of the Wild. Fridays I play shooters. Saturdays we do community days. That type of stuff, It's actually specifically because of how much I stream that I can't freaking find enough time for other games because we have people from each community that enjoy certain games. Call of the Wild is the game that we're starting to get people in Hut Showdown too. But Call of the Wild is definitely the one that we seem to get the most, traction on. A lot of people seem to like that one for our stream. But we do we do that one pretty well, I think. Not that we're super good at Call of the Wild, but we do play that one quite a bit. Let's see here, guys. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? You know why 200? Because there's an update for the game. People follow the trend. Huh. Yeah, well, it took like for 3 weeks we just blew up. For 3 weeks we just blew up for some reason. Had more viewers than ever. Like, I remember one day I just randomly had someone message me like, dude, do you see how many people are watching? It was like in the 20s, right? Which is pretty good, right? And then the next time it was 60s, and the next time it was 100 and something, the next time it was like 200 and something, you know. And it just, I think we had some momentum going. I really do. Because it wasn't just all in 1 week either. It took like 3 weeks, but in the process of 3 weeks, we went from like gaining 20 viewers to gaining a couple hundred. And then after a while, we just kind of, you know. So I think the combination of that and the update probably did put it all together. But sprint while holding primed throwables, first aid kits, and consumables. Beast face. I want to take beast face, but at the same time, you know, I can also just avoid them. Doctor is a really good one. Double the amount of health restored by first aid kits. That's a super good one. That's a stupid good one. I don't know what we used. Oh, we used a recovery shot. Magician. What does Magician do? What does Magician do? I forget what Magician does. Places a dark sight decoy at your location. Turns clues in range red. Causes heavy bleeding on use. Wow. Do you play Hunt Showdown Gamer Show? Probably gonna do another regeneration shot. There we go. Let's see here. Kind of hard for me to tell what I want to do here, guys. Kind of hard for me to tell. We got Quartermaster now, so we can 1,000%. We can 1,000% get that Frontier Marksman as our secondary gun. That'll be a good combo. Or we could do the Mosin. Let's see. Receive an additional item when looting. Honestly, with only 3 slots left, it's almost tempting just to leave it the way it is. It really is. Bloodless, though. Bloodless does sound pretty good. I think I'll do Bloodless. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. You know what streamer is to entertain you? No, try new stuff, new games to attract. Esports player required to play perfect. I'm not following. Esports player required to play perfect, then play like a particular game. Like, I mean, not when you are in collab. I'm struggling, bro, Chacho. I'm struggling on that one. Oh, yeah. Dude, I've tried it, but dude, I promise you're probably not going to find a channel that's tried a whole lot more games than me. But I also don't want to turn this into something I don't enjoy doing, if that makes sense. So if I jump around all the time, then, you know, that gets to be just not fun. And I'm not gonna do that to gaming for myself. Because, I mean, I do have to enjoy what I'm doing, that's for sure. Because gaming with my spine and stuff, that's the last thing I have. And never being able to play what I want, you know, is just too much for me about it, you know. I enjoy getting to pick what I want to play. But I don't mean that in a salty way either. But you know, between like, you know, collabs on certain days, Call of the Wild on certain other days, it's like I don't get much time to pick what I want. For me personally, it's like if you really enjoy a shooter and you want to be a competitive at a shooter, if you play it once a week or twice a week, you're not going to be very competitive at it. So that's why, you know, I mean, I do try quite a variety of stuff, but I can't try a whole ton, you know. I mean, we've streamed Brotato, Call of Duty Zombies and multiplayer. We do Battlefield 6. We've done, you know, Fall Guys, Hunt Showdown, Call of the Wild. Did I mention that one? Probably did already. Fortnite, Rocket League, a lot of games, whole lot of games. But I don't mean that in a bad way at all. But I definitely do play a ton of different games. Definitely play a ton of them. But unfortunately, that actually is starting to make it wear down on me a little bit too, because some days I don't want to play what I'm supposed to play that day, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I play Marvel Rivals on Tuesdays, Call of the Wild on Wednesdays, whatever I want on Thursdays, and then usually either Hunt Showdown or Battlefield 6 on Saturdays, and then I play like Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Rocket League on Saturdays. And then other than that, you know, we play like the occasional Roblox and stuff like that. We just made an attempt at the 99 Nights record, and we had the game beat. We had everything. We had the cave cleared out. We had every item in the game, like 4 teleporters. We had like all sorts of stuff and over 600 suits. And my computer freaking DC'd me from the server like repeatedly until I couldn't get back into the game. And I even had an auto clicker sitting there eating soup every 5 minutes, and I even had the hunger rate reduced thanks to like the owl blessing or whatever it is that you get for beating the cave. It was crazy. It was crazy. There's a gamer called Hollow. If you see his channel, whenever he uploads normal game vids, he gets less views, but when he plays like indie horror games, yeah, that's niche. That's niche stuff, yeah. And you can definitely get viewers with niche stuff, right? Like I used to have like 10, 15 people on one platform, particularly within the first few months of streaming, playing a very niche game called Metal Storm, right? But you know, that the problem with that stuff though is you kind of get stuck you get stuck in that niche, right? And so that's kind of where it gets to be where people decide they don't want to do it no more, is if you're playing purely just to get, you know, you're playing whatever you have to get views, but it's not something you want to play, then you're going to ruin your career. You're 1,000% going to ruin your career. But that's just because nobody's going to enjoy doing it no more if they're only playing what people watch instead of what they enjoy. But yeah, trust me, I don't mean to be difficult either. But trust me, I do know, you know, the basic process of figuring out how to get like different games to get more views and stuff. We're a 6-month-old channel, you know, and we also, you know, we want to play more. We want to play games more than once, you know, before we switch to something else. We got people shooting right next to us. But there's pros and cons to both, because you can be... Oh, yeah. Well, no, I know. It's something that it's not something I don't appreciate at all. But it is also definitely something that I definitely have watched a lot of videos and spent a lot of time on. We have somebody right next to us, evidently. We have did a hunter die right here? No, there's a hunter literally right next to us. There's a hunter right next to us. We heard him at least. Oh, man. We're definitely hurting him. We're definitely hurting him pretty bad. We're definitely hurting him pretty bad. We got to go. Best of luck. Thank you very much, Gamer Show. Appreciate you, homie. G. We will catch you around on the next one, man. All right, let's see here. We hit him with all 3 beetles, so he's got to be hurting to some degree. Hey, this is Hunt Showdown. This is Hunt Showdown, a really awesome. Oh, God. A really awesome extraction game. It's one of the older extraction games. I think it came out in like 2017, something like that. How you doing today? Raced. I'm gonna call you Raced. I might mess it up later, but I'm gonna call you Raced. Oh, there he is. God dang it. We hit him. God dang it, we hit him twice. Hello. Let's heal up real quick. This is a 4-shot boon. Experience boon. Oh, come on. He's got some shots. I tell you what, he's got some shots. I should have got the Frontiers Marksman like I had Mistfall Hunter. I do not have Mistfall Hunter. Someone was just talking about that earlier. Oh my gosh. I think, is this Gamer Show's brother? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Show your face again, dude. Man, we're in the middle of some real stuff right here. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here, guys. There's a freaking lot of people here. We got, I think, most of the map. I think we got well over half the map. Yeah, I can see the chat. Aya girl. Oh, hello. Well, hello. This is a boys club. I'm joking. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, he's a nice dude. He's an awesome dude. He's one of my viewers. He's a really awesome guy. Called me a really hateful name one time the first day I met him. I'm joking. I'm joking. He did it by accident. He typed in a word and it auto-corrected it to a really bad name. No, he's a really awesome guy. He just wants my channel to grow. He is a really cool person. Guys, I got Quartermaster and I completely and utterly forgot to actually use it. We're about to get shot in the freaking back. I want to kill some of these people. We've hit them with 3 beetles and 2 gunshots. What is this glitchy thing right here? What is this? What is this? What is this? What am I supposed to do with this? All right. What happened? Spill the tea, sir. Oh, he went to ask me a question, and with a word that was supposed to be retired or something like that, some sort of R word. And it turned into a different word. God dang it. I just gave away my location for absolutely no good reason at all. But yeah, he called it auto-corrected it to the R. I joke with him about it. But well, thank you very much. Whoa, hey, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Thank you very much for the raid, Ray. Ooh. 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 How is Ray doing? We got 2 uses of our first aid kit left. We got some hunt dollars here that nobody's found yet, so that's a good sign. We also have what sounds like... Okay, we do have the boss right in front of us. I don't know that I really want to fight the boss right now. I really don't know that I have a choice either. So here we go. Butcher. Oh, God! Woo, nope! How's Ray doing? How are all you guys doing today? We just found the butcher. We do have some enemies very close by, though. Oh my goodness gracious Ignatius. He's a mean one, isn't he? You're a mean one, Mr. Butcher. Game looks dangerous. It is extremely dangerous. I am in a solo survival challenge right now trying to kill the butcher while surrounded by enemies who are very nearby. Woo! Oh, I gotta get out of here before oh, no. Oh, stop burning. I got 20 seconds left of regeneration. Okay. Yeah. This is not going to be easy, guys. This is not going to be easy. We only have them a quarter of the way down. We have too many teams right next to us. Oh, God. I need another regeneration shot. I need another regeneration shot. This would be easy if I had another regeneration shot. I streamed baking a cake. There you go. Hey, happy birthday, Sila. Happy birthday to you. Oh, man. I got 2 arrows left, and I need to do something about the actual dudes, like, right next to me. Silas. Sila. Oh, no. Whoop. Give me my stuff back, dude. Silas. Yeah, Silas. Yep. I think you... No, Race, he is not at all. He's been legitimately, he apologized really much for it. He was asking about my story, being super nice and kind. It auto-corrected it to the wrong word. Trust me, with the way he was acting, I really do believe it. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, I'm going to die from the freaking boss. Oh, I lost a health chunk. I'm about to lose a second health chunk if I don't hurry and start. Ooh, we lost 1 health chunk, guys. We're 1 health chunk down. We do have a regeneration shot, though. So we can use that as soon as we get done with this guy. He's nearly gone. We just have to get him before these other people come get him. Oh, no. That's the last one. That's the last one. That's the last one. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope. All right, let's see here. All right, guys, we have him down to like 1 shot. We have him down to like 1 single shot. All we have to do is get through the building another direction, evidently, because there's no way we're getting in right there. All right, we're oh wait, I do have these arrows. I do have these arrows that I forget about quite a bit. Where's my axe, though? I had an axe. There it is. The axe will take him out. If I can hit him 1 time with the axe. He's dead. Oh, no. Don't swing at me. Don't swing at me. All right, we got him. All right, we got all of our stuff back. The problem is that we're weak. We are weak. Oh, hold on. We healed. That's right. We healed. We healed because we're banishing the boss. Okay, so we have to secure this place. And if we can manage to do that, then we can actually get out of here with the bounty. In 10 seconds, we can have 10 whole whoppers of dark sight boosts. Subscribe. Thank you very much. I don't know why it didn't pop up. It's been choosing when to and choosing when not to sometimes, specifically lately, and I don't know why. I've double checked everything on my end. I think it's just Streamlabs being Streamlabs. But yeah, thank you very much for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, trust me, I get it. I run into those people a lot too. Trust me, with the name Mechaneck and wearing a neck brace a lot on stream. Trust me, I get what you're saying a lot. This dude has sincerely been rooting for me for a minute though. You know, he's been really super kind. But I hope so. Oh, usually it pops up on the screen and says so-and-so subscribed, but sometimes it just chooses when not to because it doesn't go through. But that's an alert. It's an alert that the that Streamlabs is supposed to have, you know, and not so much lately, but it kind of picks when it wants to and when it don't, you know. So, hey, there is a strong chance, guys, that we're going to get out of here alive with the token as a solo player and extract for our third or fourth game in a row after beating Butcher on as a solo and dubbed in duos. I'll freaking take that anytime. We got Magpie, too, so we will absolutely be able to have like 10 seconds of dark sight boost, which means for 10 seconds we'll be able to check and see where everybody's at. We have to go basically straight northwest or straight north if we want to be able to extract. There's already somebody with a token north, so we're probably going to be going northwest. We're 79% of the way done. The cake kind of fell apart at the end. That's the best cake. That's the best cake. Sorry it took me so long to see that one. I am super locked in right now, guys, trying to get this solo hunter bounty done. We've shot people a whole bunch of times. We got one more beetle. And we only have 93%, or sorry, 7%. We're 93% done. 7% to go until the banishing is done. My controller will not stop walking on his own because of how much stick drift. I'm going to switch to Scuff. All right, 10 seconds of dark sight boost. Let's see what we get. Nobody immediately near us. All right, we need to go northwest. And we're good. If we go northwest, we're going to be cooking with Crisco. We're going to get out of here with a freaking token, guys. Guys, we're going to freaking beat the boss as a solo after fighting with people, failing to kill them, but fighting with people. I'm just going to haul booty out of here, guys. I am hauling absolute booty. A beetle is a throwable item. It is a throwable item. And you can fly it around and use it like a drone. You have fire beetles, which burn people. You have like choke beetles, which do like this gas that puts out fire and also causes you to cough and choke. You have stalker beetles. You have a lot of beetles. And so, well, 4 specifically. Stalker beetles that give you poison and bleed damage. And so in this game, if you use certain skills called traits, you can spend skill points on things called traits, which give you special abilities. And those special abilities are pretty freaking awesome, if I do say so myself. So if we get out of here alive now, guys, we're going to be cooking with Crisco. All right, we still have 7 seconds left. So dark sight boost, that 7, that little burning looking 7 down there, that enables me to see people up to 150 meters away. But I can only use it for 7 seconds now. So. But guys, we're going to get out of here after taking the Butcher's token as a solo. I'm super excited about that. I think it might play player base good too. Oh, yeah. Talk about the Mistfall. That their Mistfall game, I'll tell you what. It is the same match. We just got done killing the Butcher in a solo, as a solo and bounty hunter, which is really cool. We got nobody near us. Nobody within 150 of us, at least. But yeah, I just got done solo killing the Butcher. I'm super stoked about it. because I try to do solo survival. I don't necessarily often go for solo boss eliminations. You know, like that's you know, that's a challenge. Got some dogs up ahead. We'll take them out right now so we don't have to worry about them later. Okay, we're clear for another 150 meters. So if we can get there and live, then by George, we'll be fine. I think we have a strong chance of them not being interested because as a solo, we can only pick up one bounty token at a time. And so there's a very good chance that they're going to go back and get the other token that we had to leave, which I'm more than fine with. I was popping in to say hello and raid out. We're going to head out and play outside. Thank you very much. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on. Where are they shooting from? Oh, my God. Hold on. Yeah, you're... There's two of them. There's two of them right there. Oh, no. Guys, we're cooked. We're totally dead. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Oh. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, man. Oh man, we're cooked. We are so cooked right now, guys. We got two people camping out this extraction. We have to kill both of them. There is no other option. We have to kill both of them. There's one right there. I have a crappy gun too. This is a really crappy gun. God dang it, they got me. I can still revive. I can still revive because I have Necromancer, but I'm gonna wait until so what series do you have raced? All right, well, they're gonna take the token, but we're gonna live. We're gonna live. I don't know, really. It's like I have to see. Oh, they're burning me. Oh, they're burning me. They're burning me. Crap. Well, that's not good. That's not good. I'm gonna freaking die. Oh, man. Should I wait until the very end? All right, we're reviving. God dang! Freaking kidding me. God dang it. We just got the token and everything too. God dang. All right. All right, guys. We got time for one more max. One more max. We're supposed to be going for maybe another 9-10 minutes. Let me get my brace on, guys. Starting to hurt. Starting to hurt. Not wearing it. But well, we earned 725 hunt dollars in that round, which is pretty good. That's more than the usual cost of a hunter for me. Definitely lowering my KD for sure. Definitely lowering my KD for sure. For sure. As a solo hunter, having a positive KD, but they shot me as soon as I rezzed. Can we see a multiplayer? What you mean? What you mean a multiplayer? In this game, a different game? Like with a rando? You want me to play with a rando? Like talk to the rando, see what they say, act like we're a good teammate and then shoot them in the back whenever they're not looking, square in the head and take their token. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. We could try with a rando. We could try with a rando maybe. Let me build another hunter real quick. I should really do the Mose and Lamont combo sometime. But yeah, dude, Gamer, we can absolutely see a multiplayer. You just let me know what you want to see. If you're wanting me to jump into a multiplayer in here, that's what we'll do. If you want me to switch to a different multiplayer game, that's what we'll do. Let's see here. Our options are usually like Black Ops 7, Battlefield 6, Fortnite, but you know. And then this one, those are a lot of the multiplayer shooters that we play. I don't know what other multiplayer games we play that aren't shooters. All right, let's see here. What do we want to do here, guys? Should we spend $1,395? I think we should. I think we should. I think we're going to get it. We did it. We did it. All right, let's buy this dude some traits. Let's buy this dude some traits. This will do. All right, so we're still going to do Blast Sense, Serpent, and I usually do Necromancer. However, I'm going to have a teammate, and I'm not going to sacrifice 4 points for it just yet. I'm going to do this, and I'm also going to do Poltergeist, and that'll enable me to do quite a bit. I'll be able to use Poltergeist and stuff to throw people off with beetles and whatnot. Serpent will enable the clue interactions, and Blast Sense will tell me where they're at, and then the Scope View, whatever it's called, Scope Smith, will make it where I can keep aiming at them with the Moseman. Let's find ourselves a random teammate, huh? Dude, you should play what you like. Guys, don't be like that. Gamer Show is legitimately a nice person. Don't worry about it. Gamer Show is awesome. I don't want to lose a supporter to my channel because of people arguing. Don't be like that, guys. Don't be like that. It's not helping. It is hurting the channel. I appreciate you caring, Grace. I appreciate you caring on my behalf. I do. But let's make sure we're not interpreting things too aggressively. You know, I mean that in the kindness of my heart towards both of y'all, because I don't want people fighting in my chat, and you know, I don't want to lose viewers and stuff like that and supporters of the channel. So let's just try to have a good rest of the stream, and we can still do that, guys. Just because things get, you know, a little not perfect sometimes, it is amazing how good it feels to bounce back from it and have a good, graceful, enjoyable time. So let's strive for that. The biggest support y'all could do to this channel for me is just hang out with me and be happy either way. All right, let's see here. All right, I think this dude is about as new as I am, because I think I'm level 99. He's level 89. I mean, that is to interpretation, Raced. That is to interpretation. You know, there is a balance to it, because part of the reason of the channel is, yes, for me to enjoy what I'm doing and try to make a career out of what I enjoy. But the other half of that is that there is, like, this is a channel. It's made for people's entertainment, you know, and people really do feel appreciated themselves whenever they feel like the streamer cares about their preferences. So I wouldn't stress about it too much. I think it's just I think it's not the right way to go with it. I don't think anything that's going to make people fight in chat is the right way to go with it. And by the way, Raced is a chick. Raced is a chick. Sir, I'm just suggesting nothing more. The suggestions are very welcome. Too much persistence is not, right? But that's kind of where it gets to be a good thing for the channel, because it actually helps my channel for people to make suggestions, as long as they're not discontent with the suggestion not being followed through on. Does that make sense? If somebody makes a suggestion and they have a problem with me saying no on my channel, that's where you have a bit of a problem, right? But if people make suggestions because they're a viewer and viewers want to view things, you know, and they're okay with me saying yes or no to it, that's where we're hitting the money on the spot. You know, sir, how can you assume my gender? Hey, Race, I am going to be getting rid of you on the channel because you're being really hateful. So, you know, you need to stop acting that way. We're not going to put up with that on this channel because at this point you're purposely trying to be confrontational. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you in a timeout and hide you on this channel, and don't come back to this channel acting hateful to my viewers. All right, sorry about that, guys. Hey, gamer, don't try and troll him though, because then I have to do the same thing on your end of things, and I don't mean that hatefully, but don't troll him if you can, because that'll be something I have to enforce, even if it's in retaliation, you know. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or the stickler and all that stuff, guys. I really don't. This guy is going to get us killed. Possibly. I don't know. He might not be. We just don't get... What I mean by that is we don't got no comms, and so we're not going to be in sync with each other. But I could turn my mic on. I also don't know that I want to risk it, but we'll see. I don't necessarily disagree with the efficiency of just running up there, but he's also spooked. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. He's spooking stuff. He's just running balls to the wall, you know. Words absolutely hurt more than anything, sir. Oh my gosh. Words are the most hurtful thing. Oh my gosh. If you like coming from somebody who's been told how worthless they are and stuff like that, trust me, words absolutely matter. But no, as long as you guys are nice and get along, we're fine. But if you guys do troll each other, we will be doing something about it. I got too many dogs chasing me right now. Too many of them. I'm gonna die. Where's my teammate at? I'm gonna have to do it. All right, let's see here. We're definitely getting shot at. God dang it. No, our teammate's getting shot at. God dang it. Why are you all the way over there? I know the boss fight's over there, but I'm over here dying. I'm over here dying hard. Fighting 6 freaking dogs. This is why I freaking... Yeah, well, there's that. I didn't have a bow with me that time. Ugh. All right, let's see here. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Sorry about the direction things went there, but it's just part of it. Can't win them all, you know. If I had my bow on me, he would have been a lot easier to take out. But, you know, I mean, I honestly should have just taken my time and done it more carefully. But that's why I suck at multiplayer so bad, is if my teammate goes down or does something dumb, then, you know, I can't really do nothing about that. You know, I can't help but go to him and try to help him out. And I don't mean to sound, I feel like I'm the piece of crap if I leave him there dead, right? And I could have done a better job of killing that guy. Could have done a way better job of killing that guy, but I didn't. So, you know, there's that. But, oh, man. Now we're going to be getting back down into losing our KD. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to be doing all right. Guys, we're going to wrap it up for now. I'll be on later with Mrs. Mecca for some duos. We're going to be running some duos here on Hunt Showdown. Thank you very much. GG's indeed. Not the best ending, but we had some good games there. We extracted 3 or 4 times successfully and nearly got out of there with the bounty on a solo. So I'm happy about it. But anyway, guys, stick around for the post 45-second outro awesomeness from Limpid X with the announcements, and we will catch you guys on in just about exactly 5 hours from now. But until then, y'all take care.